Hi, I'm Dev Patel, roll number 094, Computer Department, 6th sem. So, topic of this video is conflict management. First of all, what is conflict? According to Wikipedia, a conflict is a clash of interest. Basis of conflict may be personal, racial, class, caste, political, or maybe even international. So, on basis of definition of conflict, conflict management can be defined as a process of limiting the negative aspects of conflict while increasing the positive aspects of conflict. So the aim of this conflict management is to enhance the learning and group outcomes, including the effectiveness or performance in an organizational setting. Well, properly managed conflict can improve sometimes even group outcomes. Well, up till now, Thomas and Kilman have identified five different styles for conflict management, which are competing, compromising, collaborating, avoiding, and accommodating. Well, why is conflict management so important? Because properly managed conflict increases organizational learning by increasing number of questions asked, which encourages people to challenge the status quo. Well, how to achieve it? Well, there are three orientations to this conflict. Situations like lose-lose, win-lose, and win-win. As the name indicates, they are just orientations of the parties involved. Well, there are many models to achieve the conflict resolution. I shall state those models. First model is Kuhn and Poole's model. They established a similar system of group of conflict management. In their system, they split Kozan's confrontational model into two submodels: distributive and integrative. Distributive here, conflict is approached as a distribution to fixed amount of outcomes or resources, where one side will end up winning and other side losing, even if they do win some concessions. Integrative group utilizing the integrative model see the conflict as a chance to integrate the needs and concerns of both groups and make the best outcome possible. This model has a heavier emphasis on compromise than the distributive model. They found that the integrative model resulted in consistently better task related outcomes than those using the distributive model. Another model is Dechert's and Mark's meta taxonomy. They examined that the literature available in conflict management at this time and established what they claimed as a meta taxonomy that encompasses all the models. They argued that all other styles have inherent in them into two dimensions. First, activeness. Well, high activeness is characterized by openly discussing the difference of opinion while fully going after their own interest. Agreeableness. High agreeableness is characterized by attempting to satisfy all the parties involved. In this study they conducted to validate this division, activeness did not have any significant effect on the effectiveness of conflict resolution, but the agreeableness of the conflict management style, whatever it was, did have a positive impact on how groups felt about the way the conflict was managed, regardless of the outcome. Now, the third model is known as Rahim's meta model, which was widely accepted when Rahim established this framework in 2002. Within this framework, Rahim approached that there are five management approaches that includes integrating, obliging, dominating, avoiding, and compromising. First, integrating involves openness, exchanging information, looking for alternatives, examining the differences to solve the problem in a manner that is acceptable to both the parties. Second, obliging is associated with attempting to minimize the differences and highlight the commonalities to satisfy the concern of the other party. Dominating. In this style, one party goes all out to win his or her objective, and as a result, often ignores the needs and expectations of another party. Avoiding here, a party fails to satisfy his or her own concern as well as the concern of the other party. And compromising involves give and take, where both parties give up something to make a mutually acceptable decision. Well, in inter-organizational conflict management, such models can be applied to create a specific dynamics of inter-organizational relationships and strategic alliances. Well, the conflict management also has many applications in counseling and higher education. Well, that's it for now. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the video.